So my name is Akash Bhati. Namaste everyone. So I come from Uttar Pradesh, a very small village from Ghaziabad, and I have been in boarding school since my 7th class. So I did my schooling from 7th to 12th from Uttar Pradesh Science School, Lucknow, and later I have done my masters from University of Hyderabad, and I joined the University of Hyderabad in 2019.
Yes.
And after that I joined here as a PhD candidate, and I'm pursuing PhD now currently in Center for the Study of Indian Diaspora in School of Social Sciences. And coming back to the leadership qualities, I think I got these qualities from my schooling days, from when I was a student in Uttar Pradesh Science School. So we were taught all these officer-like qualities, leadership, how to lead people and how to address basic issues and everything, how to tackle these issues. So I think the Uttar Pradesh Science School has played a very key role in shaping that qualities and being vocal about these issues which are pertaining to students and everyone, and not to students, the friends and everyone. So
Yes. How did you get into the politics? Getting into the politics.
so my background is I did my bachelor's, so I had political science, history, sociology. So I read about the ideologies and everything. So it is, see, by nature, every human is a political. Nobody is apolitical.
Yes.
So you cannot claim that I am very apolitical. So many people will claim,
Yeah.
but they are not. By nature, one has to be political. So with that thought, I grew interest in history. So I applied for the masters in history. I read almost ideologies from Karl Marx to Vivekananda. That clicked my mind is the ideology by Swami Vivekananda, by later Dr. Heidegger's ideology about
Yes.
Sangh and his ideas about a nation, how
Yes.
a nation should be there.
Yes.
Nation first, nation above, then your personal interest. Are few thoughts, national reconstruction, because change is constant. And
Yes.
with the change, you have to change yourself also, you have to change the society. Who will change the society? Today's student, they are the tomorrow's society
Change
people.
makers, yes.
So tomorrow's change makers. So they will change the society. So if we teach our students properly and carefully, then the India, the concept of Bharata will be very different from what we see today.
Yes.
So there are so many problems, and who doesn't have problems, right?
Yes.
Everyone has problems. So it is our duty to tackle our home problems within inside.
Yes.
So nobody from outside should tell us what to do.
Yes.
We should be able to do things from inside. We should introspect. We should change things which are not good, which are not in the interest of the people.
Yes.
So from there, somehow I got the idea of this nation first, nation reconstruction and everything. Then I got into ABVP in my student days. Even now I'm a student. So we wanted to create a change, and we are striving for it with the support of people and everything. In these elections, I'm contesting independent as a post of president.
Yes. What are the basic problems in the university you have observed in terms of hostel, mess, maybe like academics?
Everywhere there is a problem. Basic problem is everywhere. See, these people, this union has been in power for 5 years, led by SFA and DSA, but they have done nothing. You are in campus, I think, since 2018, right?
Yes.
You have seen the campus before pandemic was different.
Yes.
Campus after pandemic is different.
Yes.
So I'll address the basic issue. This mess issue is it pains me,
Yeah.
because I am also a part of it. I am also affected by it.
Yes.
I see people carrying their own plate.
In the bags.
Okay, in the bags. Why? Because you have to carry your own plate to mess, stand in long queues, take food. If you ask more food, these mess workers will grave you. Or if you are asking his property.
One property.
Again, you are eating. If it is sufficient, it's okay. If it is not, again you have to stand in the queue. And because of that, people will not eat properly.
Yes.
They will just wash it away. Who will again stand in the queue?
Yeah.
And again, they have to come to their hostel to keep the plate, and they have to rush to their classes.
Yes.
They'll get late into their classes. Professor will be scolding him, not giving him attendance several times. So these issues, because of this issue, and this is not a normal issue, but a very serious issue, right?
Yes.
Because every student of University of Hyderabad is directly suffering 3 times a day.
Yes.
Because of this. how much time they are wasting everything. Because this was not the case in any country, in any university across the country. Simple mess system is what was in University of Hyderabad when we came
before COVID.
We'll just go tell our card number. There was a plate stand. We'll take one plate, sit on the table. Every food was on the table. We'll eat. The food will be refilled by the workers. We'll just go keep a plate somewhere else. The plate will be washed by the mess worker. We'll just simply wash our hands and we'll take 20-50 minutes rest, 20-25 minutes rest, and then we'll go to our next classes on time. That is a simple system.
Yes.
Because I came to my masters, my classes usually end at 1 o'clock. My next classes from 2 o'clock.
Yes.
I'll get ample amount of time for my rest also, for my food also. But that is not the case as of now. When I see people coming from social sciences or north campus to south campus, their classes are ending at 1 o'clock, and so many batches are running.
Yes.
Bus facility is not there.
Yes.
They're coming fully stuffed in the bus.
Yes.
If they're like this, fully packed, so they'll let us reach south somehow.
Yeah.
And at times they will not get bus also in the peak hours.
Before in 2018, I have seen 2018, 2019, like there were buses in every 5 to 10 minutes, there will be one bus.
Yeah.
But recently, like there is a bus issue.
Recently, they have bought one new bus and they are bragging about it, union, that we made them to force one bus. Arey, good.
Yes.
It is your duty.
Yes.
You did good. But is that 1 or 2, 3 buses are really enough for 5,000 students?
No.
University of Hyderabad is getting IUM funding,
Yes.
1,000 crore rupees.
Yes.
They can buy a couple of buses more, right?
Yes.
For the peak hours, so that
Yes.
a student can get the facility. But they did not do it. So if somehow I'll get a bus on time, I'll be reaching South Subcom by in 15 minutes. From there I'll reach my hostel. Then I have to rush to my hostel. If my room is on ground floor, well and good. If not, I have to rush to third floor.
Yes.
And again I have to come and stand in the queues. That will take me another 20 minutes. Then I will eat my lunch in rush
Yes.
in 10 minutes. Almost time is done.
Yes.
2 o'clock. Again I have to rush to keep my plate in
Yes.
my room.
Yes.
And then rush to my next class.
Yes.
Again I'll get scolded by the professor. So this issue is very important to me. And through your medium, I want to say to entire student community, if I get elected as the student union president, I assure you, within a week, I'm not asking for much time, I'm saying you openly, on record, within a week, the system will change. And if it doesn't change, you can tell me on my face and I will resign from the student union president. So, if I don't do it, any one of the student community can tell me, Bhaiya, you said this on record, you did not do it, then and there I'll resign. So coming back to the accommodation, so in Hindi there is a कहावत, the basic necessity, जो हमारी basic need है वो 3 चीज होता है,
Yeah.
रोटी, कपड़ा और मकान.
Yes.
कपड़ा हम सब लोग लेके आते हैं, अपना एक बैग लेके आए थे यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हैदराबाद.
Yes.
वो ठीक है. It is the responsibility of University of Hyderabad to give us proper accommodation and food. Mess, I told you what is going on in University of Hyderabad.
Yes.
It's pathetic. Nobody is able to eat with dignity.
Yes.
So the dignity to eat food will come because it's not out of charity you are not giving. Students are paying for it. Coming back to the hostels, the conditions are worst. You look at South hostels. They're comparatively better than North hostels, right?
They are comparatively better,
but
they are not.
They are not
good.
better.
Yeah.
You see the cleanliness, you see the Wi-Fi connection, you see the network connection.
Yes.
There's no network on several floors. There's no Wi-Fi at all. There's no internet connectivity.
Yes.
There's no cleanliness.
Yes.
The washrooms are pathetic. They're blocked. They're jammed. Somewhere the doors are broken.
Yes.
Geysers are not working. So these are the basic amenities which we should not ask for.
Yes.
When I came to this campus, every hostel used to get weekly magazine, daily newspaper.
Yes.
In English, Hindi and Telugu.
Yeah.
Where is that newspaper? Where is these amenities?
Yes.
There used to be a TV hall room. Where is the TV room?
Yes. This thing we forgot. Actually, like in back then we used to have the TV room. Now we like I also forgot.
Yeah.
About this thing.
There was TV room. People used to sit. There were chairs. They used to watch cricket. They used to watch some news. They used to watch some movie.
Yes.
It was open for all.
Yes.
And the TV room was important. Why? Because people used to meet and discuss each other.
Yes, yes.
And they used to know. Now nobody knows who is living in the next room.
Yes.
There is that conversation is missing. Why? Because of these things. The aim of this creativity room is to engage people in dialogue so that they can make friends.
Yes.
But now I am surprised that people, they are not knowing the next door.
Who stays in the next
room. So these are the basic. So we aim, if I get elected, we aim to restore all these things: the TV room, the TT room, the carom board, and क्या नाम है, the newspapers, the washrooms, and every will thing. We all these things. Now, ironically, the student union is claiming that because of our efforts, North Hallis is having washing machines.
Yes.
Very nice. North Hallis is having washing machines. Very nice. But who will talk about South Hallis?
Yes.
They're not talking about it. Forgot North Hallis and South Hallis. They're not even talking about boys' hostel. Why? Boys want to wear one shirt for 1 week, it will be enough. Kya?
No.
They're not even at least bothered about it.
Yes.
There's no discussion at all. So these all issues will be addressed. We propose to put washing machine and proper washing area. There's no proper washing area in South hostels. In at least North hostel, small hostels are there. But there is a washing area separately on the terrace. But there's no washing area in South hostels. If you are washing your clothes in that same room, it's very difficult.
Yes.
So we propose to change all these things in hostels and everywhere. So Wi-Fi, we propose to install good Wi-Fi connection and everything. And network issue is very important in FNG hostel and everything.
Yes.
And we also wish to address, we will address the issues in North hostels. The North hostel conditions are pathetic. A, B, C, D hostel, F and G. G is the worst. Foul smell that is coming, the seepage that is there in all the walls. And people, the students are forced to live in those conditions.
Yes.
So these basic issues, who will address them? The people will come. Since 5 years they are in the students union. They will come with the same manifesto. They will do nothing. And I'll tell you, it is not about doing anything. It is about the willingness to do.
Yes.
Because I have seen, if you are willing to do, you can make a change. Because we did a protest. Our university is celebrating Golden Jubilee. And up to recently, our library was not, IGML library was not functional 24/7. It was we who did a 2 days protest. And we made it happen. One of the outcome of that protest was academic classes for NET, English remedial classes, English language foreign classes, and UPC coaching. Notice came that issues was to be followed by the student union. They did not follow it up. That file is somewhere rotting in the corner. Then again, if we tell, क्या नाम है, some things are going on. When we were on the protest, we forced the administration within a day. I'll tell you about the change. If you are willing to do, how it changes. Within a day, our one demand was to install sanitary napkin vending machines in every hostel, public places and schools. Within a day, from LH1 to LH10, you can counter check it. They installed sanitary napkin vending machine and disposers in all ladies hostel. And they said, in the next phase, we will be doing it in every school, department, lecture hall complexes and public places, canteens and all.
Yes.
That was also be followed by the student union. That file is also somewhere rotting in the corner. So see, these small issues shows that how they are concerned with the student welfare. They are not. They are most worried about their political aim, their personal vested interest, their personal vested propaganda. So I urge all the students not to fall in their propaganda. That is my only request to everyone. So these are the basic issues. See, if there is a लड़का, बच्चे लोग अच्छे से खाएंगे नहीं, सोएंगे नहीं, तो पढ़ेंगे कहाँ से? So these are the issues. Mess and hostel issues, they are very severe. We can do all other things later. We have a detailed manifesto, and it is not like we are limited to the manifesto. Whatever is there, whatever grievances, according to them, according to the condition, we will make administration to do work for the student welfare within a time frame. Not अरे बहुत time बाद होगा, नहीं, तभी होगा, तभी करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है?
Yeah. About the researchers are facing one issue, like they are not unable to access to the journals.
Yeah. So that is also the first point in our manifesto. So we intend to make a list from various schools and the journals they want to access, and we want to make it accessible for everyone. That is very clear from our side for the research scholars, because if we are lacking in the resources, how can we do a good research? Without the sources, we cannot do research, right?
Yes.
So it is very important. I myself is a PhD scholar. I can feel the pain. So that is the first point, that every journal, related journal to every department should be available in the HGML library and to your access.
Academically, what changes this university needs, like in terms of research and academics?
See, when I came to this campus, you were also witness. This university had 4 classes.
Yes.
Remedial. One is English remedial classes.
Yes.
For the people who are not very fluent in English, they can opt for the English remedial classes. In the evening, University of Hyderabad, they used to give English classes free of cost. people can volunteer for it, because the curriculum of University of Hyderabad is in English.
Yes.
So many people, they come, like I come from a village. Other people also, they come from
Yes.
the rural parts of the country, and many other people who come from the city, but they are not very comfortable in English. So for them, it was a class so that they can cover it up with the other students.
Yes.
Those classes are discontinued after COVID. The second was foreign language classes were there in University of Hyderabad earlier before Corona. After Corona, that course has went, I don't know where.
Yeah.
Okay, because when I came in my masters, I opted for French.
Yes.
Okay, for first semester. Many Spanish and everything, so many languages was offered. That course has been discontinued. Then when I came, it was from university side, UGC net coaching classes was there, subject wise.
Yes.
They also discontinued those classes. UPC coaching, free coaching
Yes.
to the students was classes was conducted by the University of Hyderabad. Those classes are discontinued. Now I don't know why, if this union is not willing to raise the voice of the students for their accommodation, for their food and mess, and for their academics, then what is the point of being a union?
Yes.
It seems like they are manipulating you guys, us.
Yeah.
Okay, not you, us also. Then if we come to power, we will be addressing first and foremost, I told you, the mess issue.
Yes.
Within a week, you will see the changes in the mess curriculum and how to eat food with dignity. These are few points. If you go for the sports facilities, what facilities they are providing in the South campus? Only basketball court and volleyball court.
Yes.
Okay. So we propose a few badminton courts, because I've seen people playing badminton at amenities on the road in
Yes.
South campus. So we propose we'll be pushing administration to construct 2 or 3 badminton courts in both South LH also and MH also. So this is the for related to sports and many other things. If we can propose together, and it's not we have came up with a manifesto, but that manifesto is not the end at all.
Yeah.
Whatever the students will tell, we'll go for it and we'll achieve it and we'll make the change. Maybe not immediately, but we'll make the change, and it will be beneficial for our juniors who will come in this University of
Yes.
Hyderabad.
What are the things that you want to like see changes in CIS? Like there are problems, I will say, like few problems. One problem is zero backlog system.
Yeah.
And also they are not promoted if they have a backlog.
Yeah.
And also one more problem, if number of people pass out is less than 10, they won't get any gold medals, even though they scored good marks, they won't get any gold medals. And some other problems were there, like how you will address them, like what
In
are the
our-
changes
In our manifesto, we have clearly mentioned that we will propose for the integrated masters, integrated PG gold medal.
Yes.
Okay, we will do it. We'll ask administration and we will push for administration for it.
Yes.
That is clear for our side.
Yes.
Because this is an injustice that these people are not getting a chance for the gold medal.
Yes.
Everyone is getting, but they are not getting, right? Then we are very clear on that stand. Coming to the zero backlog system, we very well reminded me.
Yeah.
This is in the manifesto of SFI and ASA every year.
previous year.
Every year.
Yeah.
And they are the part, after getting elected to the union, they are part of the academic council meeting.
Yes.
I don't know why, what is coming in between, they are not able to convince administration. But that is a very serious issue and we tend to revoke it
Yes.
because it affects so many students academically and their as also in their future also.
Yes.
So we will do our give 100% for the revoke of zero backlog system. We will not do any foul promises. We will do whatever is there, because once they you get the votes, these people will disappear
Yes.
for almost 1 year. Next year election will come, then we will see these faces. So we are very, our stand is clear. We will revoke zero backlog system. We will introduce integrated PG gold medal. Along with this, we propose a fully furnished and with amenities, a reading room in the annex building. Okay, and the old reading room should be equipped with AC and mosquito messes. We had a meeting actually with the director, registrar and VC. They agreed that reading room of CIS should be equipped with mosquito messes and AC. That thing was also be followed by the student union. They did not follow it. You see the condition of the reading room.
Yes.
Nothing. We talked with that later also. We said this new building, you create a reading room and you put few tables and chairs accordingly. What they have done instead, just a classroom they will open, and that classroom is the new reading room for the CIS students.
Yes.
So that is not the issue. there should be regular magazine, other magazines, journals should come to the CS library and everything. And the CS library also will improve because very less amount of books are there in CS library, a very limited amount. So we propose that we'll be increasing the books and everything in the library, and we propose the CS library will also be functioning 24/7 once if I get elected, if I get a chance, because if we can make IGML library to function 24/7, we can make CS library also to function 24/7.
Yes.
So that people can avail the resources
Yes.
as at any time when they want to.
You said you have read all those left and right on different ideologies.
Yeah.
If you get elected, like if you the students give you a chance, what about you particularly have some like principles to you, but we are living in a democratic country, and people will have their own opinions, their own interests.
True.
Will you how you will manage to take all those different ideologies and put forward what basic needs of the university students, they will be having different ideas and different interests. As a leader, will you consider all those interests and come out of with the one ideal thing?
Sure. So for me personally, as you already mentioned, I read everyone, including Karl Marx to Vivekananda. So for me, the welfare of the students come first before the ideology.
Yes.
I myself, because to me personally, I feel your political stand is something different, your
Yes.
personal stand is something different.
Yes.
So if it comes to the students' welfare, everyone is student.
Yes.
For the basic time, for the first, if I'll tell you, whoever is in University of Hyderabad, at first he is a student.
Yes.
Later comes the ideology. Your stand might be different. You might not agree to my opinion, and it is not necessary to agree my opinion.
Yes.
You might have a different opinion.
Yes.
I might have a.
Yeah.
We may disagree, but when it comes to the welfare of students' welfare, that will be the first case. Without any bias, I can tell you, I'll be working for all the students, and it is also written. Someone has rightly said, once you are elected, you are not only elected for your people, you are
Yes.
elected for the whole community.
Yes.
Okay, so I will be elected as the student union
Yes.
president, not only one ideology president.
Yes.
So ideology never came in between, and the people from all parties are my friend. They
Yes.
know me personally.
Yes.
Our political stances are different. We might have fighted, shouted on each other
But
while doing
yes,
protests,
yes.
but we are very good friends. Personally, in my hostels and we meet and we talk and we do everything. So that will never come in between. The ideology is never an option, and ideology is never rigid. Today I am right, tomorrow I may be left. Today someone is left, tomorrow he may be right.
Yes.
Okay. So that is the issue. Ideology is never a problem. The most concern is students' welfare.
Yes, thank you. Like what I have seen is that in this campus all these years, actually the feedback mechanism, reaching those newly admitted students, or maybe some students which are they don't open up. We have to take opinions from or maybe feedback from them. Do you want to establish some feedback form or concerns or complaints kind of thing which can be availed by each and every person?
I intend to do so, and thank you for asking this question.
Yes.
Actually, I have been saying this in my campaigning for 2 days, to especially the first students, that please cast your vote as per your consciousness, because people will come and tell you so many things.
Yes.
Okay, and I want to intend to put some boxes in every hostel,
Yes.
suggestion boxes, complaint boxes for the student union, and those boxes will not be like they are not opened in here.
Yeah.
They'll be here open on the daily basis. I intend to make hostel in charges from the university side.
Yes.
Okay, initially it was the hostel elections also used to be
Yes,
conducted,
yes.
but they discontinued the hostel elections.
Yes.
So we propose to conduct the hostel elections in every semester,
Yes.
and that hostel in charge will take care of all the grievances related to hostel,
Yeah.
mess, and even academics.
Yes.
Same if CRs and everything there, department wise we will be taking grievances and will be addressing them on periodic basis.
Yeah.
That will be discussed. That is a very important issue, because if I am elected as a student union president, it's my responsibility and duty to connect with every student and to solve their grievances, because I am like a mediator between the administration and students.
Yes.
And I can poke administration if they are doing anything wrong, and if they are not doing anything at all.
Yes.
And if students are facing some issues, there's so many issues, various students have their own issues, but these grievances will be addressed through department grievances and hostel grievances as well.
Yes.
That is my vision.
You
Just
want to-
through you, I would like to urge the entire student community of University of Hyderabad, especially the first years, please, these people will come. I just only, my humble request is ask questions. Okay, whatever is there. You have seen the political scenario in last 2-3 days. Ask questions to me also, to them also. If you feel like that my answers are convincing, please vote for me. If you feel like my answers are not convincing, please don't vote for me. No issue. But please vote with your consciousness, and vote because vote is your right, and use it very carefully, because maybe that will decide the future of University of Hyderabad, and maybe you will go, I will pass out from this university,
Yes.
you will pass out from this
Yes,
university.
yes.
What we leave behind is the legacy for our juniors to come.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What we do today will have the fruitful results in the future.
Future.
And some time will be remembered that this few bunch of people were there who changed the system,
Yes.
and that's why we are getting this.
You want to be that chair.
Yeah, we want to be, not
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Me along with all of the student community, we want to be that change, and like this, okay, because this university has so much potential. I'm telling
Yes.
you, bro. And this university has been kept hidden
Yeah.
from the entire country, because I'm very surprised when sometimes I take a auto from Gachibowli, I'll tell University of Hyderabad jana. He said, "Bhaiya kahan pe?"
Yeah.
So why? This is a very big campus, such a beautiful campus, such good professors, such good schools are there, reputed school of chemistry, school of life sciences, school of social sciences, humanities, good academic atmosphere, but yet nobody knows. Even not far, only 2-3 kilometers away. So this university should come up openly, the students should get the internships and the placements well, so that the university will gain some name, and the students will also gain their future
Yes.
as per their own choices.
Yes.
So that is the vision. Thank you.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.